Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this instructional session on Windows. Our focus today is mastering your compensation strategy. We are going to delve into an essential aspect which involves marketing service packages effectively. In another session, I will provide a deeper explanation on why this approach is legally sound and constitutes a fundamental principle for ensuring compliance within MLM frameworks. It's crucial to understand that your compensation should not be reliant on subscriptions or enrollments. That's why we have our registration fees, which are $59, and no one gets paid on the registration fees. However, we get paid when we sell a product. Our products are designated by the packs, the basic pack, the plus pack, the pro pack, and the pro plus pack. Each of these packs has services inside, more or less important. I'll go over it quickly. In the basic pack, you have 500 ADI credits. In the plus pack, you have ad credits and 3 months of social credits, so you can integrate companies testing our artificial intelligence. In the Pro and the Pro Plus pack, especially we will promote in the Pro Plus pack 25,000 ad credits, 12 months of social credits, the crypto card you will receive that will allow you to use your cryptocurrencies in any store that accepts Visa payments, and the famous node cliche to continuously produce thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of coin cliches each week and month. These are the products, this is what we market. And so when we market these products through the network, when we invite people to discover the concept and directly relate it to us, those people will register and buy a pack. Each pack will generate a certain number of CVs. So it's important to understand this. We are not paid based on the purchase price. When someone buys a pack for $150, the commissions and everything I will calculate with you won't be calculated on the purchase price, but on the number of CVs that this pack generates on the commission volume. Is that clear for everyone? So I'll introduce you to 5 bonuses. The 5 bonuses are calculated on the CVs. The basic pack generates 120 CVs. The plus pack generates 360 CVs. The pro pack generates 1080 CVs. And the Pro Plus pack generates 20 CVs. We will go through each of the bonuses: the affiliate, the kickback, the unstoppable, the leadership pool, and the VQ. We're going to do some calculations. The aim tonight is to put you in a situation. I encourage you to take out your calculator, please, because you will be asked to do some calculations and to really understand how each of the bonuses works. We will start immediately with the affiliate bonus, which tells you that you will pay your registration fee of $59 by paying your fees. If you have not yet purchased a pack, basic pack or other, you can still sponsor people and you will receive 5% of the value of the CV generated from the purchase of your direct partners pack. Then, if you sponsor a person with you, you will earn not 5%, but 8% of the CV value of the pack the person will buy. So obviously you need to have taken your pack, no matter the basic pack. You sponsor someone directly, you will earn 8%. When this person in turn sponsors another person, that becomes what we call your second generation. You will earn 2%. When the person from the second generation sponsors the third generation, it will become your third level. To earn from the third level, as you can see, the box is grayed out. You'll need to sponsor a second person directly yourself. When you sponsor 2 people directly, you'll be able to earn from 3 successive generations. 8% from your direct sponsors, 2% at the second level, 2% at the third level. To earn from the 4th level, you need to sponsor 3 people directly. To earn from the 5th level, you need to have 4 sponsored people with you directly. And to reach the 6th level, you need to have 5 sponsored people with you directly. That's the first bonus. Before giving you some simulations, does everyone understand this bonus we call a uni-level bonus? You can sponsor as many people as you want. We set a base of 5 directs to go over 6 generations, but don't limit yourselves. In the last company I worked with, I had 35 direct partners. I think we will move towards the same dynamic. Go for 10, 15, 20, 30, as many people as you will sponsor directly with you. You will see that the percentages will be just as significant. You are at 8% on all the people you sponsor directly with you. So we will do a few small simulations so that you understand how this table works. Let's imagine a team's development. Look, you've sponsored 3 people. One took a basic pack, another took a plus pack, and another took a pro plus pack. The basic plan sponsored 3 people precisely. Out of these 3 individuals, one went ahead and sponsored another person, and this person sponsored yet another individual. So please take a moment to calculate and let me know in the chat how many levels you anticipate being paid on, okay? We'll see, Violetta, if it's very low exactly.
You'll see it's very high when we consider and analyze the compensation plan as a whole. Every single bonus will indeed be carefully added on top of each other with the same consistent structured pattern. We are committed to keeping this structure through the entire conference in order to maintain.
So Violetta, tell me, is this a structure you could have implemented within your teams? A small team of 3 and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. Do you think it's feasible? 11 people, and Marco tells me we're spanning 4 generations. Okay? So, the first thing to determine is which CVs have been generated in your team. Easy, Violetta tells me. And just like that, at a glance, look. So let's do the calculations together. How much commission do you think you can generate with a small team of 11 people? We have a basic that made 120 points, the most that made 360 points, the pro generating 220 points. Do you understand that we are going to first calculate at each level the number of CVs that have been completed? Are you following me so far? Give me a little score from 0 to 5 if you understand. I have the framework of my team. Now, I will have to calculate how many CVs have been completed at the first level, how many CVs at the second level, how many CVs at the third level, at the fourth level, etc., etc. So, let's do it together. Great, you're following me so far? At the first level, I have 120 plus 360 plus 2120. That makes 2,600 CVs. According to the table next to us, we are told that out of 2,600 CVs, I will get 8%. So 8% of 2,600 CVs makes $208. On the CVs from the second level, when we add 120 plus 2120 plus 2120 plus 1080, there will be a total at the second level of 5,440 CVs. I am at 2%, which is $108.80 additional. On the third level CVs, we add up, we have 4,600 CVs, which gives me 2%, $92. And on the last level, as per the plan, since I sponsored 3 people, I can earn up to 4 levels. I can also earn on the 2,120 CVs of the fourth level, 2%, which is $42.40. Lorsqu'on additionne tout cela, cela nous donne un bonus affiliate de 208 plus 108 plus 92 plus 42, ce qui nous donne un total de $451,20 de commission. Si nous faisons l'addition ensemble, we move to Violetta's reflection. We have 2,600 at the first level, plus 5,440 at the second level, plus 4,600 at the third level, plus 2,120 at the fourth level. That gives us 14,760 CV. So out of a revenue of $14,000, 14,000 CV receive $451. Give me a small rating from 0 to 5. What do you think? Interesting, not interesting? Violetta, you can stick to your guideline because I agree with you, okay? And I'm asking you just off the top of your head, with your experience, how much do you think it would be logical to earn as a commission on a turnover of $14,000? Can you give me a brief analysis according to you? And we'll make a comparison with all the bonuses I'm going to add. In your opinion, if you bring $14,000 to an MLM company, how logical would it be reasonable for you to earn as a commission? And for everyone else, please share your thoughts in the chat. I'm curious to see how you perceive the relationship between the revenue generated and the commission taken. Nicolas tells me 10%. I completely agree with you, Nicolas. 1,400. Violetta tells me at least $1,000 anyway. And again, I completely agree with you. Marco tells me 10%. Okay, let's continue. Now you're getting me excited. I like it because I have a nice surprise for you. So here we are on the first bonus. Now the second bonus, we keep the same setup. And I ask you, Violetta, if we give you the chance to earn 10%, 20%, 50%, or even 100% of your affiliate bonus just by spending 10 minutes a day clicking, will that make you want to do your clicks? It's important you understand that the second bonus, the kickback bonus, is the foundation of our business. We want all vendor members to be motivated to do their daily clicks. So we're going to give you a booster. We're telling you if for 28 days out of the month, 28 out of 31, of course, there are always 3 to 4 days of grace. We can understand maybe you're on a plane, maybe you couldn't do your clicks today. There was an issue. Okay, if you manage to validate, we'll say 28 days out of 31, your clicks, here's what's going to happen. Depending on your pack, you'll be able to get a bonus in commission. So let's get back to our bonus affiliate. Remember, you earned $451 in a month with your small team of 11 people. But if you have a basic pack, we'll give you $451 plus 10% of $451, which is $40.45. So actually, you'll receive a total of $496. Okay? So it's important to understand that just because you did your clicks, you earn an additional $45. On the other hand, if you have a plus pack, so there, on the same $451 that you've already received, you will get an additional 20% commission just because you did your clicks. That's an extra $90. So you go up to $531, still for the same amount of sales. Remember that, okay? If you have a pro pack, you get an extra 50% commission on the same work you've already done. We did it just once. You brought in your 11 people, you got your $451. But since you have a pro pack and have done your clicks every day, you get a bonus of $225.60.
Which brings you to a commission of $676. And of course, if you have a pro pack,
and it seems to me that Violetta, you would have a pro plus pack. If you make your clicks on the same 10 people, you would get a bonus of 100% of your affiliate. So you will double your affiliate commission. That means you earned $451.20 and you earn another $451.20 because you did your clicks. We're at $920.40. Are we getting closer to 1,000 euros? Violetta and I forget who mentioned 1,400. Do you see that just by doing the clicks, you can double your affiliate bonus? Are you following me so far on the second bonus? Give me a little note from 0 to 5 to be sure you'll understand. The goal of the game is for all of you to be engaged in making your clicks. It will take you 10 minutes a day at most, but on a turnover of 500, 400, and a few dollars generated with your team, it's worth doubling your commission. Okay? Come on, let's continue. We're sticking with the same framework. And now, we're going to reach the unstoppable bonus. The unstoppable bonus is the career plan. When you have the basic scheme, which is at the top left, you'll sponsor 3 people with a team bonus of $2,000. That's the basic scheme. In this scheme, we've just seen that you are already paid, so there is no bonus for achieving this scheme. However, you will get bonuses when you help your front lines to implement this scheme. When you learn to replicate this scheme, you'll earn additional bonuses on your entire team indefinitely. That's why it's called the unstoppable bonus. It's unlimited on your entire team. It won't limit you to just 6 initial levels. If you qualify a goal directly with you and have a team volume of 3,000, you'll then become Blue Sapphire because you've helped someone become gold. And there will indeed be a 7% bonus on your entire team. Do you have to make that many affiliates every time? No, you are paid based on the revenue you generate in the month. So if this month you made 3,000 and did your clicks, you'll receive 6,000. If you made 10,000 this month, you'll receive 20,000. If you made 1,000 this month, you'll receive 10,000. It's calculated from the 1st to the 31st. We look at the volume of bonus affiliates you achieved, doubling it if you do your clicks, okay? Now, we're on the unstoppable. Do you understand the concept of duplicating the scheme? If you help one of your sponsors to have 3 direct plus 2,000 with their team, at that moment, as you've duplicated a scheme, you'll earn an additional 7% on your entire network. And so the career plan will develop in this direction. If you help 2 directs to become gold, you will pass Red Ruby 13% on your team. If you help 3 directs to become gold and have a group volume of 25,000, you'll become a diamond with 21%. If you help 4 directs with a volume of 100,000, you become a pink diamond. If you help 5 directs to become gold with a volume of 1 million, you become a blue diamond, etc. The definition of gold is having 3 active directs. Exactly, Marco. I have 3 active directs. I have a total volume of 2,000 with my 3 directs. I have the status. It's a status, it's not a qualification. We created this status to make it simple for you to duplicate. You've sponsored within your 3 directs. If one of the 3 directs has 3 directs of their own, it helps qualify you because you've taught them to develop with this gold status. You qualify. We'll make a little diagram to make sure you understand.
Here it is. Remember? It's the same setup from earlier. The same 11 people. Violetta, are you still there?
I'm rubbing my hands together. We have the same setup.
Okay? The same setup. I've sponsored 3 people. And among my 3 people, we saw earlier that I had achieved the qualification somewhere of the gold with my first direct. Does everyone see that in my setup? I have my first direct who has 3 directs, and he makes more than 2,000 with his team. So he has the gold status. Does everyone see the gold you created directly with you? Give me a little note from 0 to 5, or simply answer yes.
So, I have a gold, then I have 14,000 in volume. So,
I meet the conditions to receive my 7%.
I qualified a gold, and with all my team, with the same 11 people, I have
more than 3,000. Yoletta, look at what's happening. With the same group, the same 11 people, you reach the Blue Sapphire rank, and in addition to your affiliate earnings, in addition to your kickback, you get 7% of your entire volume.
That's a bonus of 1,033 in addition to the 900, Violetta? Does this match what you're looking for with the same
11 people with just 1 gold? Yes. Because the plan tells you have a gold, you make more than 3,000, you're offered 7% on your entire volume. With the same small team, we calculate we're at 1,033 plus the 900 on the other side. We're at $1,930 for 14,000 CV. How much did you want to earn, Violetta? Do you remember? With 14,000, you told me it's a bit low, at least $1,000. And I think it was Marco who told me 10%, at least $400.
Here I offer you $1,900. So who's in, who's out? Is my compensation plan still so low?
So I have a little nuance. Marco tells me I'm in. You'll see, we have one of the most dynamic plans. It's huge. Look at the little nuance.
So I calculated at the top affiliate bonus, kickback bonus. We have 902 plus 1033, which makes 1933 for us. So we have more than 13% of your revenue. The business volume over how much time? The volume is calculated each month. Once it's calculated, it's paid, and we start again. But your qualification accumulates. Okay? So for the kickback bonus, it's at the end of the month that we look at what you've earned in your affiliate. And it's based on what you've earned in your affiliate over a month that we can give you the qualification, the kickback bonus. And it's from what you've earned over a month and the volume you've accumulated over a month that will determine your career rank.
Look at the little subtlety. And now I'm going to ask Violetta again if she agrees with me.
What volume are you doing? You're making 14,700 CV with the same small team of 11 people. But look in the career plan. You're told you already have the volume to reach Green Smaragd because you need an overall volume of 8,000 to become a Green Smaragd. Does everyone see that you've already exceeded the volume that would be required for you to become Green Smaragd and not just get 7%, but 18%? Does everyone see the pattern? A quick check in the chat. You have a group volume with your 10 people of 14,700 CV with your team. but you've already exceeded the 8,000. What are you missing? We'll see if you've understood the system. What are you missing in your team to be able to qualify as a Green Smaragd? Let's see if you've understood the system. What are you missing to become a Green Smaragd and thus move from 7 to 18%? Which means an additional 11%? And here I'm sure that Violetta, she's going to qualify a second gold in the front row. Thank you. And how do I do it? I've already got, look, I've got this woman who's a pro, who's more of a pro than a pro. And if I help my partner to be able to have two other people. Look at the detail. I help my partner to have two people who will take basic packs, for example. 150 plus 150, $300 in sales by making my $300 in sales, helping my beneficiary. So I've already got the overall volume and she'll qualify for gold. So I'll have 2 golds plus $8,000 and more in revenue. I become Green Smaragd at that point. And it's not 7% that I earn on the 17,000, it's 18%. So if Violetta wanted 1,000, if Marco wanted 1,400, would you be interested in earning over $2,000 for the same volume? Now be careful. There's a small condition that's very important and needs to be clarified. Look below, a sentence has appeared. Your qualification ranks are validated with a maximum of 40% in your strong leg, in your strong team. Yes, because, attention, to remove the pyramidal system, if my strong leg is the basic team that generates more revenue, it is he who must qualify. So that I can validate my qualification on the volume of the strong team that I could have, we will recover only 40%. I'll show you the calculation. It's very simple. We'll determine which is my strong team. It's this one. This team, out of my 14,000, generates 8,700 CV. Team 2 generates 360 and Team 3 generates 245, approximately 6,000 CV. Is everyone following me up to here? Do you understand that there is a team in my network that makes more revenue than the others? If you've been in marketing for a number of years, you know it's always like that. There's always one team that's stronger than the others. And to avoid the system being a pyramid and giving commissions to the one at the top, the system will pay the one who is the most balanced. So you will see that you can earn much more than your sponsor. If you become your sponsor's strong team, only 40% of your figures will qualify for your sponsor. So I am told that my strong team generates 8,720 CV. I am told that the system will only take 40%. So 40% of 8,700 is 3,488 CV that will serve to qualify me. And to become Green Smaragd, I am asked for 8,000. So when I add the 3,480 plus the rest, the 6,000 and others, I end up at 9,528 CV. I fulfill all the requirements. 3 requirements.
First requirement, I must help 2 of my direct partners become gold. I have the requirement. Second requirement, I must do more than
8,000 CV with my team volume. I'm meeting the second condition because I'm doing 14,000 CV, more than 14,000. Third condition, I need to recover only 40% of qualifying revenue in my strong team. And with the 40% and the rest of my network, I meet all 3 conditions. Is everyone following me so far? A little feedback. Don't worry, we will have time to revisit this. At this point, I am qualified. Unstoppable with Green Smaragd's qualification. And now I need to see the smile. I can already see your smile behind the screen. Violetta, Marco, Teresa. Here, it's not 7% you're getting from this tiny team. It's 18%, Violetta. We have $2,656 with 11 little people. You told me we do this quickly, okay? And you expected to touch 1,000 or 1,400. I'm giving you double, 2,600. So when we do a recap, these first 3 bonuses are absolutely explosive. Let's look again. The pattern is the same. A small team. We've gone from 11 to 13 people.
13 people in your team, 14,000 in volume. You'll take your affiliate 451.20, you'll take your kickback 451.20, and you'll qualify for an unstoppable to earn 2,656. We're looking at a total of $3,559 for just $14,000 in turnover. Let's do the math. 14,760 divided by 3,559, which gives us, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3,559 divided by 14,760 and multiplied by 100. That gives us 24% of the turnover you bring in. Come on, please, give me a score from 0 to 10 in the chat now. How do you rate this compensation plan? We were on the first page. Violetta told me it's a bit low. 82222. I know plans that pay better. 10 5 5 5 10 8 8 8. Yes, but you have to take the entire plan. And there you get 3 bonuses on the same turnover. Go ahead. I'm waiting for your scores. I will continue only when I have seen your scores. From 0 to 10, how? It's starting to be exciting, Marco. Give me a score from 0 to 10. A small team of 12 people, 14,000 in volume. You earn $3,550, provided you meet the conditions of actually working broadly, understanding how the plan pays you. When you know how the plan pays you, you won't work in just one direction. You have to work broadly. You have to work efficiently. You have to invite more people to the conferences. But the plan doesn't end there. So you won't have the conditions to get the additional bonuses, the leadership pool and the experience pool, but I'll still explain them to you. But here, I agree with you, Marco. This is super exciting. When we worked on this plan, I assure you, we left that vision. We were really blown away with Patrice because we crunched the numbers. And yes, in the last company we were part of, we brought in 30 million euros in revenue and earned between 1.5 to 2 million. That means we were getting around 4% to 5% of the revenue generated. We started with a minimum base of 8% to 9%. Depending on certain qualifications, we can go beyond 10%. This plan is a money-making machine, okay? So let's continue. We're now going to look at reaching the leadership pool qualification. This is for the top leaders. This is for those who will push forward and go for it. You've seen the first bonus of the leadership pool is the Black Diamond qualification. I need to accumulate 2.5 million CV. So it might take me 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. It doesn't matter. Let's imagine you take 1 year. It's not a big deal. You work, you qualify. At that point, the company will take 3% of the global turnover. It's none of your concern. I took the liberty to do a little simulation. We'll go through it together so you can understand the calculation. We imagine that the company over a year managed to register 4,000 members. So we'll have much more than 4,000, but 4,000 members with 1 pack at most. Okay? That's a lot. 10 times less than what you had already generated, Violetta, in the past with people who took titanium packs at over $2,700. So it's something we can realize that the company, I'm not even talking about your team, I'm talking about the company. We imagine in a year, the company makes 4,000 members with a pack. Boosts with the power of staking nodes, we are sure that it's something that can be realized. And we imagine that among these 4,000 members, it generates a turnover of $8 million, $480,000. We imagine that out of these 8 million, there are 3 qualified blade diamonds. So 3 times 2,500,000. That makes 7,500,000. And among the 8 million, there might be a qualified crown diamond. Someone who, within his own team, would have 5 million. Are you following me so far? So this is a projection over the next 12 months. We are imagining that in the next 12 months, the company, across its entire scope, has managed to sell 4,000 packs at most. So the company will have generated $8 million in revenue, $80,000 in revenue. And among these 8 million, she will have qualified 3 black diamond leaders and 1 crown diamond leader. Quick note from 0 to 10. Do you understand? Are you following along so far? So the company tells us that on these 8 million, it will take 1.25%, which will be put into a pool for the black diamonds. So 1.25% of 8 million makes $106,000. This is put into a fund
that will be reserved and shared among the black diamonds. So for the crown diamond pool, it will take
1% of the 8 million that she will put into the crown diamond pool. So there will be 1% of 8,480,000, which makes $800 in the pool. 0.5% in the crown president pool, which makes $42,000, and 0.25% in the crown ambassadors pool, which makes $21,000.
Except that the company tells us if you are qualified black diamond, we saw that there were 3 qualifiers black diamond, but be careful, we divide the pool by 4 people because the crown diamonds will earn both in the crown pool and in the black pool. So we'll divide the black diamond pool into 4. We divide the $106,000 by 4. And so the next quarter where you qualified black diamond, you will receive with this revenue a quarterly commission calculated on the quarter's figure, obviously, of $26,500. If you were qualified as a diamond skull, you will receive $26,000 in the diamond blades pool, plus the $80,000 from the pool, the $84,000 from the diamond skull pool. So a diamond skull in this scheme will have taken $107,300. Do you understand how this leadership pool, which is addressed to the top leader, is calculated? So we can project over the next 6, 8, 10, or even 15 months. It's important to understand that the higher you go up in the career plan, the more commissions you will accumulate. Is that clear for everyone? Let's move on to the last commission. So we've covered the first 3 bonuses on your team. The affiliate bonus, the kickback bonus that doubles your commission if you're Pro Plus. Be careful, you need to have a Pro Plus pack. We saw the unstoppable 800 compensation plans that will generate commissions across your entire network indefinitely. Now, there's a point I will address regarding the unstoppable. I'll come back to it right away. I forgot to mention it. Be careful. It's indeed a very important point. In the unstoppable bonus, let's imagine that in your Violeta group, let's say the gold, the first one you qualified did enough. So he would have one of his bottles, for example, the pro here, who would have had 3 people. So if your partner, he is indeed sapphire,
Blue sapphire, you should have received 18%, but if he in your figure is sapphire blue, he has 7% on his team, you wouldn't have received it. 18% in total, you would have received 18% minus the 7% he already gets. You would have received 11% on his team. This is what's called a differential bonus. It's what makes the plan super secure. The company will never be able to pay out more money than comes in, unlike in some systems that offer binary systems where sometimes it pays way too much. And that's what removes any pyramid notion.
if you have a protege in your network who, with his team, creates the conditions, has 2 direct reports, and makes more than 8,000, he would take the full 18%, and you would get 18% on everything else because 18 minus 18 equals 0. That's why you need to expand broadly to always have 1 or 2 ranks above your biggest leaders. Otherwise, they are the ones who generate the figures, and indeed, they are the ones who get paid. Always follow your team. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed, Violeta. We don't teach top leaders how to build their network. It's because they have built their network this way that they became top leaders. Right, Violeta? So you got it all? We must always strive to have 1 or 2 additional qualifications. Otherwise, and I've even experienced it the other way around, I was always fighting for myself. It represented 90% of my sponsors' turnover. And regularly, I always earned more than my sponsors because I was better built.
So we saw the first 3 super important bonuses. We saw the 4th for top leaders, and we finished with the VQ pool.
So the VQ pool, tell me in the chat how many VQ. I know Marco has been there from the start, so that's a bonus Marco will like, all right? Marco. How many VQ do you have already? Cumulative, because I know you've been here for 2 or 3 years. You're part of the first wave. We were there at the beginning too. I know that certain individuals like Violeta, it seems to me, have several 100,000 VQ. I know some members who were there at the start have several million VQ. How many VQ do you have? Wow, we're talking 4,000, 220,000. Is that correct, Marco? So, Marco, I'll explain to you how we're going to compensate those VQ today.
But I'm going to be clear with you. When we decided to launch this compensation plan, we specifically asked for experiences to be valued. But experiences can only be valued if there is revenue. Do we agree on that? We can't tell you today. Often people ask us how much an experience is worth or how much it costs. But an experience is a share of the company's profits. Still, the company has to make a profit. We didn't just ask for it to be a share of the profits. We wanted it to be part of the compensation plan. So if we grow the network and generate revenue, we will absolutely deduct a share of the revenue, specifically 13%, which we will add to the VQ pool. So I'll go over my outline and you tell me, Marco, if you think it's something we can achieve, imagine that in the next 6 months, as I mentioned earlier, with 4,000 members with the Pro Plus pack, come on, be a bit more objective. Do you think the company, with your help, because if you want your suits paid, you'll have to play along with us. Do you think that together we can lead the network to attract 2,000 members who would buy a Pro Plus pack? When I make this simulation for you, I am not limiting the sales of Copac Pro Plus packs. It's to give you a more coherent calculation. But it could be 10,000 members buying a basic pack. It could be 5,000 members buying a pro or more pack. Do you understand? This is a simulation. It's for you to see the medium and long term. I'm asking the leader of this room. You know, I'm going to tease you a lot, Violetta. Violetta, over 6 months, the company, not talking about your team, the company, 2,000 members who would take a Pro Plus pack, who would buy a node. Do you think that's achievable? I really want you to understand. How will the calculation be done? How will we value your 4 million significant VQs? So 2,000 members who could generate one more Pro pack. So 2,000 times 2,220 points, that would make us 4,240,000 points. We will allocate 13% of these points to put them in a jackpot, the VQ jackpot. So we would have $551,200 in the VQ jackpot. Are you following me so far? We take the total business volume in points and we take 13% to put in a jackpot. We imagine that in the next 6 months, the company, because of or thanks to the first ones who received a huge amount of CP like you, we imagine the company redistributed 2 billion CP. So this gives us an average value based on the revenue in the pot and the number of CPs that have been distributed. This gives us the value of 1 CP. Are you following me so far, Marco? So we have a pot of $551,200, but we have distributed 2 billion CPs. So this gives us the CP at $0.0275. You might say, but it's worth nothing, except if we multiply this $0.0275 by your 200,000 CPs, it gives us $155. Would you like it if next September your CPs earned you $1,155, Marco? I'm asking you the question. And now I'm asking if you like it. Do you want to participate? Do you want to contribute your bit? You're signing up right away. So how many people are you going to invite to the conferences? How many people will buy packs? No matter the pack. The more revenue we generate, the more value we add to TCP. And I want to tell you, don't limit yourself. Qualify yourself as a pink diamond, because a pink diamond won't just earn $1,150. A pink diamond, look in the table, will earn 5 million CP for the green emerald, 10 million CP for the pink diamond. They will have 15 million CP. A pink diamond is a bonus of $4,125, while you will receive $1,155. But I just gave an example before of a crown diamond or a black diamond. A black diamond, look at the calculations. Over 6 or 12 months, a black diamond will have accumulated 190 million VQ with the same small amounts, the same small values of experiences. It gives him a bonus of $52,000. Are the 0.275 still that small?
Wow! A semi-annual bonus of $50,000 because you'll have brought in 2 million to the company over several months. And remember, we have the Grand Diamond qualified. The Grand Diamond has 390 million VQ. The higher you climb in the career plan, the more VQ you have. Look at the semi-annual bonus a Grand Diamond could receive this September.
With such a vision, I ask you this. Does it make you want to climb the career ladder? Does it make you want to invite people? Does it make you want to accumulate experiences? Does it make you want to create shared resources, commission assembling and stumbling? Does it make you want to, and I'm not even talking about the value of your Cliche coin, I'm talking about the development of the network.
Here is our compensation plan with the 5 bonus compensations. The bonus affiliate that pays you on your 6 levels, no problem. Work your 6 levels thoroughly. Work wide. Bring in 5, 10, 15, 20 people directly with you, and your 6 levels will be the most powerful ever compensated because you will earn a lot of commissions on them. You will just make your clicks and you will double your bonus affiliate with the kickback bonus. You will build your network by helping your downlines to have 3 directs each, and you will dramatically boost your commissions with the unstoppable bonus.
And over the months, you will accumulate your sales figures until you reach the Black Diamond qualification and enter the select group of top leaders to earn from the global revenue of the company. In the meantime, you will advance in the career plan and generate a maximum of VQ so that twice a year you can earn digital dividends relative to the revenue generated with the vehicles.
So question, to help my downline become gold, how does it work? Does directly placing sponsored positions under him and earning the referral bonus myself work? No, he has to sponsor people himself. So unfortunately, we're not in a binary system. We knew this system in the binary where I can put people behind them and they have the numbers. No, all the people you refer with you, you can't place them. They are directly, automatically with you on your board. So it's going to spread out. So he needs to, I would advise you to have several direct contacts. Since you don't know which one will work, which one will make a move, apply Pareto's law. If you have 10 people, you give yourself a 20% chance of having 2 who will make a move. If you have 15, you have 3 who will make a move. If you have 20, you might have 6 who will make a move. So it's up to you. If you have 4 who will make a move, it's up to you. As you don't know if it's written on anyone's forehead, I am a leader. However, the only thing you can control is how many people you will invite tomorrow to the conference at 8 p.m. That's it. You control this, but not who will start or who will become a leader. You control how many you invite on Thursday, how many you will invite on Saturday, and how many you will invite next week. That is entirely in your hands. So, we conclude our compensation plan with promotions, or at least you should, that until the 15th and for a few days more, everyone you sign up will earn you cash. I just explained all the cash you'll get, but you'll also earn coin clicks. Not everyone, especially the seniors, can necessarily buy a node. I want to clarify this for you seniors, as I think it's a question you asked, Marco. What advantages do you have? The node, costs $2,500 if you buy it directly from the site. But since you're a Pro Plus, if you want to get a node, you won't pay $2,500. You'll get a 75% discount. That's the advantage of being a Pro Plus. You'll get your node for $775. But for those who don't have the $775, but still want to earn Clichés to coins, refer people, invite people to presentations. Each person you refer will allow you to earn Cliché coins. If you refer a basic member, you'll earn 10,000 Cliché coins. If you refer someone who gets a plus pack, you earn 50,000 Cliché coins. If you refer a pro, 150,000 Cliché coins. If you refer a Pro Plus, 300,000 Cliché coins. If in the next 5 days you refer 3 to 4, 5, 10, you will earn that many Cliché coins. The second promotion is the Rocket Star bonus. You, unfortunately, are not entitled to it. We are not entitled to it either because we already used them within 7 days of our registration. But anyone you refer, she is entitled to the Rocket Star bonus. Any new person within 7 days of registration, she can earn 100,000 VQ for each referral. 1 referral equals 3 earnings. When you refer someone, you receive the cash. We've seen that it's paid in USDT. When you refer someone, you receive coin clicks. And when you refer someone, you receive VQ. 1 effort, 3 earnings. If this person plays the game quickly and within 2 days of signing up, manages to refer, within the first 3 days, at least 2 people with a basic package, for all the people they sign up within 7 days,
they will earn a whopping 150,000 coin clichés. We have already made the request, it might be, as I quote, but at the launch of the Cliché coin, we asked if it would be possible to have a refresh of the Rocket Star bonus. We've had good feedback, but we are waiting for confirmation. So it might be that at the launch of Cliché coin in March, we have a big promotion that allows everyone for a week to reactivate their Rocket Star. But don't limit yourself, don't wait until March. Keep climbing the career plan. You've seen that you're going to earn a lot more Cliché coin by qualifying Green Smarald and at least Green Diamond. And so by taking 5 million BQ. So expand your network to climb up the career plan. And the challenge, the first challenge, is to win a dream cruise with the entire vendor management team. Be among the first. You have 6 months to qualify. From February 1st, it's already started. Until July 31st, you just need to qualify as a pink diamond. A pink diamond is someone who has $100,000 in cumulative sales between February 1st and July 31st. A pink diamond is someone who, in their team, has 40 people who would take a pack at most in 6 months.
40 people in 6 months means 7 Pro Plus packs in your team per month. Here I'm addressing the leaders. Someone who starts, who doesn't know very well, okay, play the game. But someone who has already done network marketing must work with challenges. We want to meet the first leaders of the company with whom we will talk about blockchain, with whom we will talk about the future, with whom we will talk about new products, with whom we will set the new dynamic in place, with whom we will decide in which country we will be able to develop larger organizations. Today you can decide to be part of this exclusive network of top leaders. Qualify yourself.
Pink Diamond, in the next 6 months, you have until July 31 to qualify and thus participate in this luxury cruise for 2 people, a cruise offered for 2 people by the company, and therefore to be in the presence of executives and top international leaders, top German leaders, top Italian leaders, top leaders from the Caribbean, top leaders from Africa, top leaders from Latin America. Everyone will be gathered. So, unfortunately for now, I don't yet have the command of English to give a conference with such energy. That's why the conferences I do, I translate them. Later, I made videos to have them available in English. We are waiting. As soon as we have a leader who will, I want to say, take the lead, set up conferences in English. We started on February 1st, so not yet, unfortunately, Jean-Jacques, but it won't be long in any case. In the meantime, I am doing these conferences, I am doing these trainings, and afterwards I pass them through artificial intelligence to be able to translate them into several languages and make them available to anyone you would have liked to interest. There is already a video in 10 different languages for the brief presentation of the concept. Here is what I wanted to share with you. So I will end with a vision. Would anyone like to know how to qualify as a pink diamond in 6 months? This is the strategy that Patrice and I have been using for 15 years. It's been 15 years we've used this strategy. For 15 years, every time we start a business, within the first 6 months, we managed to earn at least $10,000 in commission per month with a technique that is not easy, but very simple. I confirmed it so much. This technique is a duplication technique 5 by 5. And look, this technique, I'm going to share it with you with a $150 pack. So I really want you to see that it's going to be simple to duplicate a network. Often we say yes, but not everyone is going to buy the pack at $26.50. We know it. And our technique is to be able to create a network, create the community. If it's complicated to sponsor someone at $26.50, do you think we could sponsor people at $150? With the concept we have, with the marketing plan we have, do you think people could start at $150? Leave me feedback in the chat. With bonuses on the VQ, with bonuses on the Cliché coins, with the blockchain, with the nodes, with artificial intelligence, with everything we have, do you think someone who really wants to develop their turnover, develop commissions, can start at $150? If you agree with this, look, your challenge will be to sponsor 5 new people in a month. And now, I really want you to, come on, get a little wet. Tell me if you think this challenge is feasible. Who would be ready to commit with me and say, okay, before the end of February, I'll have my 5 new partners at $150. Who is ready to get wet? Who is ready to commit? Do you want it to really change for you? Give yourself the means to invite as many people as possible to the conferences. If you ask me for conferences every day, I will do conferences every day. If you play the game, if you invite people, we will help you qualify. Are you ready to commit to having 5 new members at $150 in a month?
By having your 5 new members in a month, we will teach them to do the same thing. They will have 1 month to get 5 partners at $150.
Which means that in the second month, you'll have 25 partners in your team, plus the first 5, totaling 30 people. The 25 new ones who arrived in March. There, in February, you have your 5 direct ones. In March, we'll teach your 5 direct ones to have 5 direct ones. Is everyone following me so far? Rate me a little from 0 to 5. It's really important that you understand that discipline and strategy will allow you to achieve exceptional results. In March and April, we'll teach your 25 to have their 5. They'll have a month to get their 5. Everyone has the same job. A month to sponsor 5 people at $150 with the smallest package. In May, your 125 people will have a month to sponsor 5 people each. This makes a team of 625 new people. In June, the 625 will have a month to sponsor 5 people each. And in July,
Before July 31, the 3125 people have 1 month to sponsor 5 people. So
each person did the same thing, brought in 5 people with a basic pack. Look at the amount of volume this generates. Your 5 directs will earn you $600, 5 times 120. 5 times 120 HP, 600 HP, 3,000, 15,000, 75,000, 375,000, 1,000, 125,000. Okay?
the percentages that were a bit low, as Violeta told us at the beginning, right, Violeta?
They are still there, except if I do them live, here's what I get, 46,000. But if I do my clicks, I get back 46,000. So 46,908 plus 46,908. I would have already received affiliate plus kickback 93,000. But it's not over. With the same volume, with the same team, there's the unstoppable coming. And you've seen how the unstoppable hits. So I have my members, of course, and I have behind the qualifications with the differential. So I'll earn 7% on my 30 people. But then I'll have a differential because my 5 here, they will earn their 7 the following month. And I'll earn 18,007, 11. Then as they increase with me, they will earn their 18 and I'll earn 24. So 24 minus 18, I'll earn 6. Then
they will rise, they will get their 24, and me at 26, 5 years old, I will only get 2.5. No problem. Then I will get 28 and they will get 26, 5 years. I will only take 1%.
But look, there are the qualifications that will increase behind. In total, I would have taken in the unstoppable another 43,000, but I would also have accumulated over 2,500,000 points. So I will have the leadership pool, and from there I will take the additional 1%.
The best for last, Violeta. Come on, a little recap.
With 5 new basic members, who bring in 5 new basic members, over 6 months, that gives you a total of $161,112. So if we add the VQ with an average value of 0.0304, you will have as a black diamond 190 million in experience. That's an extra 57,000 for you. Total $218,000. That's exactly, let's say, twice what we made in our former company in 6 months. We have members who took 100,000, 50,000. Now with the same volume, we can take twice as much commission. Okay, let's go the other way. Imagine you couldn't put the 5 people in a month and we miss by half. And if we have the same duplication with half, we put in 3 instead of 5, that still leaves us with half of 218. So what do we have? That gives us 109,000 who buy in. Who plays the game with 3 directs? Let's say you can't get 3 in a month, you only manage 2. And we drop to a quarter, that is 25%, which means 50,000 in 6 months. Who buys? Do you understand that everything starts with you? This strategy's main goal is to get you to work. Don't try to find the right leader. The job starts here. With this technique for 15 years now, it doesn't matter the company or the product, as long as there is a strike force with regular conferences, with members who play along, who innovate, and you take responsibility for having your 5 new members in 1 month, this is the type of compensation you can aim for in the next 6 months. Even if you fail by 80%, if you take 20% of 200,000, that's $40,000 in 6 months. Is that still interesting? Put it in the chat. $40,000 in 6 months. You divide 40,000 by 6, that gives you $7,000 per month. And for that, you must commit by the end of this month to have your 5 direct partners, 5 new partners, 5 people motivated to develop the network. So maybe you'll need to invite 10, 15, 20, 30. Your business, your salary, your quality of life is in your hands. There you go, dear partners. I hope this has given you a bit more dynamic vision of this exceptional new marketing plan. Play the game, prove me wrong. Qualify yourselves. I'm all about math. You know, we calculate before we plan. After, we see if it's positive. We see what percentage we can recover. We've done the tests. We've been working on this plan for 6 months to prepare one of the most rewarding plans of its generation for you, with the most innovative products of their generation, with the most dynamic blockchain of its generation. The only thing is, are you the right people to change your quality of life with a plan like this? Only you can answer that. In any case, thank you for participating. Thank you, Violeta. Sincerely, you know I love getting feedback like that. Thank you, Noé. Thank you, Marco, for responding. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, everyone, for taking part in this conference. It is recorded, so it will be available on our YouTube channel in several languages as well. So if you have networks abroad, you can send them this video, and I think they will see the power of our compensation plan. Have a great end of the afternoon, a pleasant evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Invite as many people as possible to start building your team that will earn you 30 diamonds in the next 6 months. Good night. Ciao. Bye-bye.